Okay, y'all, so this is part two. So like I was saying, like when my spouse passed away, like all the happiness went down the drain. Like everything that I felt like I fought for, like it just went away. I couldn't understand God. I couldn't comprehend God. It was plenty of days I questioned God. And let me tell y'all, it's okay to ask God questions. It's okay to question God about a thing, because how else are you gonna know? You know, but eventually He makes it all make sense. So like I said, me and my kids, we lost our home. You know, many people mocked me. They talked about me. You know, even in the midst of me not understanding God, I'm still a believer, because it's like once it's in you, it's in you. It's stuck. It's up and it's stuck. It couldn't leave me. So I just was making sure my kids had what they need, but they didn't have their mama, because their mama didn't have herself. But I praise God for keeping me afloat, because those were some big losses in my life. And I didn't have time to grieve. I had to continue to live. I had to continue to push. I had to continue to make sure that I made sure that my kids were straight, because nobody, family, nobody, they family, nobody wasn't helping me. I'm telling y'all, it's literally was the Lord and strangers who God sent along my pathway. So one day, I never forget, it was in May the 16th, 2022, the Lord told me He was sending me to Miami, Florida. And I was like, what? You know, I'm thinking that I'm tripping. Like, God, I don't have the provision. I don't even have a vehicle to get there. Like, you know, I didn't have nothing. So God said that He was sending me to Florida. So each day I told my kids about it. I was excited about it. You know, I'm even trying to work at this hotel to try to build up the money so that I can have money, save it, you know, and try to get us a vehicle. But let me tell you, you can make all the plans you want to make, but that don't be how God gonna do it. A lot of times that ain't even how He did it. Let me tell y'all something. Me and my kids, I had quit my job. He told me to quit the job, and then I stopped smoking and taking pills and stuff, because the pills is what eased and numbed my pain. Me smoking is what eased and numbed my pain. And it's no disrespect to the people who still do today, because God got His day where He will deliver you from these things. You know what I'm saying? But right now, like it healthy. And you know, temptation is out there. I'm still going through hurt. I'm still going through pain. I literally never got the chance to grieve. I'm still waiting on my husband. I'm still waiting on that tribe. I'm still waiting on the village. I'm still waiting with my 9 kids, just waiting on God. So, you know, this is the source that God uses to be a blessing to me and my kids. But, you know, like, even with people who ask me, I feel like it is disrespectful when people just request money from me, and you don't even come to me and ask me questions. You just request it. Like, if I'm on here saying that I need help with this, or I'm trying to do this with 9 kids, y'all, that should let you know that God doesn't have me in that position just yet to be able to help pull somebody else up. Right now, He's trying to lift me up so that I can do that. But I'm just saying, like, I be grateful. I be so thankful. Y'all, I be crying so much. Not because I'm sad, but because I'm like, Lord, I don't want to keep doing this way. But to make a long story short, y'all, I quit my job. I had enough money to pay for a room for 5 days. When the 5th day was up, me and my kids was outside. And I'm like, Lord, you told me to quit the job. You told me to leave the hotel that I'm working at. Like, I don't even get it. Like, I'm lost. Then somebody called the police saying me and my kids were sitting out there for like 2 to 3 hours, which we were. And I'm getting mad because I'm telling the police do not call CPS, because I'm a good mom, this and blah, blah, this and that, you know. And he's making calls and not telling me who he calling. So the whole time, y'all, God will set something up in such a strange way. The whole time he's calling this family Sunshine Center. Another cop pulled up and they ended up transporting me and my kids there. And the people asked me, look, out of all these years I've been trying to get Section 8 in my hometown, all these years I've been trying to get help, This the first time they offered me help when God tell me he's sending me to somewhere else, right? So they was like, Miss Adams, what do you want us to do for you? You can go, you can look for you a place. We could get you with Section 8 store. And I was like, no, God told me to go to Miami. They was like, ma'am. I was like, God told me to go to Miami. I said, so if y'all can help me get to Miami. So, you know, I'm talking to the lady. And God, oh, God is so good. When she come back from talking to a supervisor, she was like, Miss Adams, well, we about to help you get to Miami, y'all. They paid for me and my kids like 4 more days at a room, bought us our bus tickets, and we went there. And when we got there, first night, y'all, we slept at the bus station. I ain't know what to do. I ain't have no money. We just up there in the unfamiliar territory. And I'm like, Lord, I didn't get it. Like, we slept outside 7 different times while we were down there, y'all. Things just, before it got better, y'all, it was real horrible. But when God tell you to do something, you got to take that leap of faith and do it. Do not sacrifice, knowing that I could have sacrificed and I could have took staying in the house what they offered me. I could have took that. But I chose obedience over sacrifice because God apparently had something greater. And as I was down there, he started to awaken me to destiny swapping. He started to awaken me to the witchcraft, the black magic. He started to awaken me and equipping me how to overcome and beat these things, and just opening my eyes to things that's been going on in my own bloodline. And just like, y'all, and that was like my wilderness. That was my wilderness. So, y'all, I'm telling you, listen. When God tell you to do something, do it. Do it. Me and my kids went from hotel to hotel there. I'm telling y'all, we was sleeping outside. We slept on the beach in the little tent things. I'm not ashamed because God kept me. There was the patrol people rode around on the 4-wheelers out there late night, and I thought they was going to try to get my kids taken away from me. God made them leave me alone. I'm telling you, it was many nights that we had to stay out there, but God will send people to see us, and they'll give me $100, $50, $20. Like, he will build it up, then we'll be able to get a room for a week, and then like the next week we might have to stay. We stayed out another time. After the 7th time we stayed outside, that was it. He said that was it. It was complete. So after my time was up, which I was up in Miami, and it wasn't physically up, I moved too fast by coming back to my hometown to pick my child up, thinking that everything was going to be ready because my oldest stayed here the whole time we were down there. I had signed up for Section 8 down there. So let me tell y'all, that's why you cannot move before God. Miami was supposed to be my foundation. It was supposed to be my foundation, but instead I moved too fast by coming back home. Why the Section 8 people reached out to me and gave me an appointment while I was here in Alabama. See, I was supposed to have stayed there, got set up first, then came and got my child in the order that got. But I was so excited because I had just got a vehicle out of all that time. Y'all, we used to walk till the wheels fell off. The suitcases, the wheels was falling off. The strollers, like, it was, man, we was beating our feet with all my kids behind me. So one thing I know, God is real and he is true to who he say he is. So this home that we in, I am grateful and I'm thankful. People don't know how hard I fought and the things that I had to go through to get to this place. And God is continuing to fill it up. And you guys' obedience is helping do that. Y'all obedience is helping me be able to keep my rent afloat, my bills afloat. Like, it's things that we need that I don't speak on. But I just be believing and thanking God in advance that he's going to send people to bless us. Because those, when they hear me speak, when they see me speak, they're going to know this is my assignment. Let me go ahead and send this. Because, as I said, it helps with shelter, food, bills, and things that God is saying stock up on, because we're going to come into a time. I might have to do a part 3, y'all. I really want to go live. I might do just go live for this first time. And, yeah, I think I might go live. So y'all bear with me.